Good evening and welcome to your Wednesday virtual pub quiz with NYC Trivia League and Quiz Night America. My name is Meredith. I'm going to be your host this evening. Hello. Thank you very much for joining. Come play. This is the website to come to get your fully interactive virtual answer sheet. That is quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. Once you get to the website, you'll notice that we're looking for a few basic sign-up details from you, which includes a team name, followed by an email address. And lastly, we want to know whether you are or are not a part of the league. If you're in the league, hello, welcome back. If you're playing super casually here tonight, that's great too. Thanks for being here. This evening, we're going to be playing 4 rounds of trivia. The first 3 topics will be question and answer style rounds, and our fourth and final theme of the night is going to be a picture round. So clearly, the majority of this game is made up of question and answer style rounds, and here is how it's going to work. I will ask you a question out loud. As I ask that question, it will pop up in text directly on your virtual answer sheet at quiz.nyctrivialeague.com, meaning, of course, you can see the questions as I ask them. Some of those questions may have multiple choice options, but I think you're going to find the majority, if not all, of the questions this evening are short answer in their structure. Your job then as a trivia team is to enter in the response that you believe to be correct and to click the button that says submit answers before your 20-second countdown timer expires. Yes, a countdown timer will accompany each of the questions in these first 3 rounds of the game. So make sure you always keep an eye out for it and that you click submit before it's too late. Imagine you've entered in a response and you want to change your answer. By all means, please go ahead, enter in as many new responses as you would like. Just make sure that you always click submit again before the timer expires so that we have your most up-to-date answer on our end. If you've entered in a response and there's a spelling error, not a huge deal. I am able to see what you've put as your responses, and I'll do my very best to make sure that if you deserve to get a point, you get that point. If you're just joining, hello and welcome. I am Meredith. I will be your trivia host tonight. We want you here. Come play with us. This is the website to come to get your fully interactive virtual answer sheet, quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. Once you get there, enter in a team name, follow it up with an email address, then let us know whether you are or are not a part of the league. Checking in with our top league teams thus far in season 67. After 5 weeks of this season, We Drink and We Know Things are in the top spot with Swearwolves rounding out that 10th spot. Congrats to our top teams. If you want to see a full listing of the league team standings, head on over to nyctrivialeague.com/standings. Thank you for being in the league, those of you who are this season. But once again, it's not necessary. We want you here even if you're playing and you don't want us to keep track of your scores from week to week. That is A-okay. Back to the structure of our game here tonight. So we've got those first 3 question and answer rounds, and then we're going to close out the game with a picture round. The picture round is structured differently than our first 3 topics. So stay tuned. I will walk you through the specifics of that final round when we get to that point in the game. Before we dive into round number 1, I do have 2 simple rules for our quiz here this evening. Rule number 1, there is no cheating in this game. Kindly refrain from looking the answers up. Rule number 2, do not give away the answers in the chat. Love hearing from you all in the chat to keep that conversation flowing. Just refrain from spoiling things for others over in the chat. Shanester coming in with an excellent question right off the bat here. Those of you who have been playing with us from week to week, you're familiar with this situation. Those of you who have not, let me tell you, sometimes if you're playing the game and you scroll down on the page, it will make the video pause, which is just fabulous for what we're trying to do here. But there is a Band-Aid we've figured out, which is that if you click on the video screen here, on the little gear that says Twitch next to it. Then select the item that says pop-out player. It will make the video a second screen, and then you can scroll to your heart's content without any fear of it pausing. So once again, click on the gear next to Twitch and then click pop-out player to help solve that issue. This is your final opportunity, folks, to get signed up for this evening's game before we dive into round number 1. So come on down to quiz.nyctrivialeague.com and you will be joining these 32 fabulous trivia teams from New York City and around the world. From our first team to get signed up tonight, welcome to Team 578. Down to our most recent team to join us, welcome to Does This Smell Like Chloroform? As well as every team in between. Thank you all so much for being here. Let's do it. Our first category of the evening is in the topic of Ladies' Night. Oh, what a night. Round 1. Here's how it's going to work. In this round, lady or ladies will appear in each correct answer. What multi-hyphenate entertainer created her iconic stage name by adding lady to an existing nickname based on a Queen song? Because according to one interview, lady has such connotations. Reminder, each correct answer in this round must feature lady or ladies. I'll let it slide for those of you who forgot that rule for this first one. If you put simply Gaga, as in Lady Gaga, you got that point. And in fact, every single team got it right. Question number 2. The style of Dior handbag, now sold as Lady, was marketed as Princess until what people's princess and namesake of the bag had her title changed in 1996? Reminder to make sure you put lady or ladies in your answer. The lady bag, formerly known as Princess, is named for Lady Diana Spencer, as in Princess Diana. 94% of you got it right, which this time actually is not a social, though last time it was. Not everybody put the same thing. Question number 3. God's little cow, little son, key maid, and spotty Apollonia are all literal translations of the names of what creature in various languages? I hope to retain some of these names. God's little cow, that's a good one. These are all literal translations of names for ladybugs. Ladybug, God's little cows. 85% of you got it right. Question number 4. A cover of what song, first popularized by LaBelle in 1974, became a hit again in 2001 as the lead single from the Moulin Rouge soundtrack? That song by LaBelle, later covered by a bunch of pop stars, including Pink, Lil Kim, Maya, Christina Aguilera. I guess some rappers in the mix there. It's Lady Marmalade. Question number 5. Born Claudia Alta Taylor, which first lady is credited with beautifying Washington, D.C. and saying, "Where flowers bloom, so does hope"? Once again, lady will appear in each correct answer in this round. Yeah, sure, it could be in the question as well, but it will certainly, lady or ladies, be in the answer, as in Lady Bird Johnson, as your correct response for number 5. Question number 6. What erotic novel, first published in 1928, was the subject of a sensational obscenity trial in Britain in 1960? The publisher won the case and promptly sold 3 million copies of the book. That book that was charged with obscenity and then sold so many copies is Lady Chatterley's Lover. Question number 7 in this ladies' night round. Along with espresso, coffee liqueur, cocoa powder, and a cream made from mascarpone, what biscuit is an essential ingredient in tiramisu? We've got espresso, sometimes coffee liqueur, cocoa powder, creme made of mascarpone. That is a ladyfinger. That is the biscuit used in tiramisu. 94% of you got that one right, which in this instance was every single submission. Well done. Question number 8. The successor to her cousin Edward VI in 1553, who became known as the 9 Days Queen, succeeded by Mary I and later beheaded for treason. The 9 Days Queen, a nickname for Lady Jane Grey, is your correct response for number 8. Also known as Lady Jane Dudley. 49% of you got that one right. A little tougher. Let's see how you do on number 9. Despite counting no ladies among their ranks, what South African choral group is named in part for their founder's hometown? The town was renamed in 2024 to Umnambithi, but was formerly known as Ladysmith, as in Ladysmith Black Mambazo. Your correct response for number 9. And our final question of round number 1. What 2004 movie by the Coen brothers centers around a group of criminals posing as a musical ensemble, one of whom is renting a room from a sharp elderly landlady? That 2004 movie by the Coen brothers Their first and I believe only movie that is a remake of a previous movie. It's The Lady Killers is your correct response for number 10. And of course, starring in the movie The Lady Killers as Goldthwait Higginson Dorr, PhD, is none other than our theme for season 67. You have just been...
Life was like a box of chocolates.
No crying! There's no crying in baseball!
I don't get it.
Good question.
Tom Hanks. That's right, everybody. Tom Hanks is going to come up in every single quiz that we bring you in season 67. And our next game is coming up 1 week from today. You'll find us back here on Wednesday, August 19th at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. That's at quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. And once again, Tom Hanks is going to pop up in that quiz next week in some way, shape, or form. Looking forward to it. Let's see how it's going. We are 1 round into the game with 3 rounds to go. Right now, we've got a tie in 9th place with, a tie in 10th place with 9 points. Big tie here. Woo! Oh, it's too many. I'm not going to say all of them. Okay, I will. Really fast. The Helsinki Syndrome. Does this smell like chloroform? Fusilli Jerry, Swearwolves, Shenadian, Jive Turkeys, Scouts Team, Chi-Chi's Forever, Pink Canary, 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks, and winning is overrated. And tied for the lead right now. Perfect scores in this first round, 10 for 10. The newborniest Nando. Oh, congratulations. We Drink and We Know Things 12 and 69. Barf, Why Not Zoidberg, Team Cockroach, The Next Punctuation, Team 578, and Team 578. 1 round down, 3 rounds to go. Our second category coming at you in just a moment. But first, in addition to running this virtual quiz most Wednesdays, we also host events in person all around New York City, and we host private events if you're looking for a way to celebrate an upcoming get-together, be it a birthday party, a bar mitzvah, or perhaps a baby shower. We want to be a part of it. Bring us in to put together the perfect game just for you. And you can reach out to me personally. There's my email address, meredith@nyctrivialeague.com. Hope to hear from you. Our second round, it is in the category of lake life. We're talking about lakes in this round. Let's get into it. Round 2, question number 1 for half a point each. Which 2 of the Great Lakes are technically a single body of water joined at the Straits of Mackinac? So you'll see there on your answer sheet, everybody, that you do have 2 blanks. I'm looking for you to put 1 lake in each of the blanks. It looks to me like some folks are trying to put 2 in 1, which makes me wonder if you're doubling up on your answers there. I don't know, but just make sure you separate them. I'm going to reopen the question real quick. So if anybody wants to resubmit with that in mind, I'll give you just a moment here. In that moment, I do want to take a moment to give an official congratulations to Nando team for baby Cameron. Welcome, welcome, baby Cameron. I hope baby Cameron likes trivia. Thank you so much for being here with a new baby. Okay, with that, I'm closing the question officially. Let me review your answers. Lovely. Okay. Those 2 Great Lakes are Lake Huron and Lake Michigan. 72% got Michigan and 58% got Huron. Question number 2. According to legend, who presented King Arthur with his sword Excalibur? This one could have popped up in round number 1. It's the Lady of the Lake who gives Arthur Excalibur. 78% got it right. Question number 3. After 8 seasons playing for the Lakers, LeBron James is moving back east, signing a deal with what team? LeBron James not going back to the Cavaliers, much to Cleveland's chagrin, but will be not too far away in Philadelphia playing for the 76ers. 75% of you got that one right. Question number 4 in this Lake Life round. Co-starring for the first time since Speed, Keanu Reeves and Sandra Bullock send each other letters through a time-traveling mailbox in what 2006 movie? It is like You've Got Mail, but with time travel. It is called The Lake House is your correct response for number 4. And of course, bringing back an oldie and a goodie, you have just been Keanu'd. Question number 5. What largest freshwater lake in Central America, named for the country in which it is found, is connected via a river to Lake Managua, and despite being a freshwater lake, is home to bull sharks? Tougher one. Let's see. A lot of teams going with some other Central American countries. Many of you taking the hint of Lake Managua, which is in fact this country's capital. That lake, I'm not swimming in it. It's got sharks. It's Lake Nicaragua. Your correct response for number 5. Question number 6. What camp is the setting for the 1980 slasher movie Friday the 13th? The somewhat ironic name of that camp is Camp Crystal Lake. It sounds beautiful and serene. It's got Jason Voorhees in it. Question 7. What largest moon of Saturn is home to many lakes of liquid ethane and methane? The largest moon of Saturn, full of lakes, not water though. It's Titan. Your correct response for number 7. 3 more questions in this lake life round. Here's number 8. The Adler Planetarium, Shed Aquarium, and Field Museum of Natural History are part of Chicago's museum campus located on what expressway that runs alongside Lake Michigan? That Chicago Lakeside Expressway is appropriately named Lake Shore Drive. 58% coming in with a correct response on that one. Question number 9. Formed by the Hoover Dam on the Colorado River between Nevada and Arizona, what lake is the largest man made reservoir in the United States in terms of water storage capacity? Largest man-made lake in the United States is Lake Mead. Your correct response for number 9. And lastly, question number 10. Sharing a name with part of an iconic magical duo, what character in Tchaikovsky's ballet Swan Lake falls in love with Odette, a maiden enchanted to appear as a swan? That magical duo, not Penn and Teller, but Siegfried and Roy, and it's Prince Siegfried is your correct response for number 10. That does bring us to the end of round number 2, the halfway point of tonight's game. Checking in with our top teams. Let's see if we've shaken things up a little bit here after this second round. Right now, we've got a tie in 9th place, some half points in the mix. Love to see it. 17.5 points, Swearwolves Scouts team. Team Cockroach and Team Cockroach, the next punctuation. Tied in 7th with 18 points, we've got Why Not Zoidberg and Chi-Chi's Forever. Tied in 3rd with 19, We Drink and We Know Things 12 and 69, and Barf, as well as 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks, and tied for the lead with perfect scores, 20 for 20, Team 578 and Team 578. Our third category tonight is in the topic of Marys, Maries, and Marias. Let's do it. Round 3, question 1. Feed the Birds, Tuppence a Bag, and Stay Awake are 2 of the lesser-known songs performed by the titular character in what 1964 film? The highest-grossing film of that year, ahead of My Fair Lady and Goldfinger. Feed the Birds and Stay Awake, both songs in Mary Poppins. Question number 2. The real-life wife of co-star Charlie Day, Mary Elizabeth Ellis, plays an unnamed recurring character on It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, who is only referred to by what occupation of hers? Mary Elizabeth Ellis's character is referred to simply as The Waitress is your correct response for number 2. 69% of you got that one right. Question number 3. Maria Zardoya is the front woman to the pop group The Marias, who performed what biggest hit of theirs at the 2026 Grammys, along with other Best New Artist nominees, singing about struggling in a relationship with a distant partner. That song by The Marias is called No One Noticed. And this one was, in fact, my hint of the night. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have known that at some point this evening, this song, or perhaps the Marias, would be coming up in some way, shape, or form. I do encourage you to follow me on Instagram at Trivia Meredith. I give away a hint every single time that we bring you a new game. In our next game, as a reminder, coming up 1 week from today, you'll find us back here on Wednesday, August 19th. That's at 8 o'clock Eastern Time, quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. Also, while we're paused here, I don't think she's playing, but I'm going to say it anyway. It's my sister's birthday. Happy birthday, Ariel. If you're there, hi. If not, it's out there in the universe. I've said it out loud to a bunch of people. Happy birthday. Okay, back to this round. Round 3. Mary's, Marie's, Maria's. Question 4. First reaching the top of the rankings in 2005, what career Grand Slam winning tennis player was the first women's tennis player from Russia to be ranked number 1 in the world by the Women's Tennis Association? That tennis player is Maria Sharapova. Your correct response for number 4. 78% of you got it right. Question 5. Maria is a young Spanish woman with whom Robert Jordan, an American who operates as a demolitions expert in the Spanish Civil War, falls in love in what 1940 Ernest Hemingway novel? The funereal title refers to a John Donne work that contemplates death and illness. That Hemingway novel, inspired by a title from a John Donne work, is For Whom the Bell Tolls. Question number 6. Reigning as the Archduchess of Austria and Queen of Hungary from 1740 to 1780, Maria Theresa was a member of what royal house, whose monarchy began in the 13th century under Rudolph I and lasted until the dissolution of Austria-Hungary in 1918? Maria Theresa, a member of the Habsburg dynasty. Habsburg, your correct response for number 6. Question number 7. In 2025, who became the first non-binary person to win the Tony for Best Actor in a Play for their exaggerated portrayal of Mary Todd Lincoln in the acclaimed Broadway play Oh, Mary? Creator and star of Oh, Mary. So many people have taken on the role now. Bowen Yang coming soon. It was originated by Cole Escola, your correct response for number 7. 42% got it right. Question number 8 for half a point each. Winning in 1903 and 1911, scientist Marie Curie was the first person to win a Nobel Prize in 2 different categories. Doing so in which 2 categories? One answer per line, please. Marie Curie's 2 Nobel Prizes, still the only person to win 2 Nobel Prizes and also to win 2 in 2 different categories. Physics and chemistry are those particular categories. 75% got chemistry, 64 physics. We got some half points in the mix over here. Question number 9. Named for Empress Maria Feodorovna, the city of Mariupol, which had more than 400,000 people before being largely destroyed in recent years, is located in what country? The city of Mariupol, located in Ukraine, is your correct response for number 9. 72% got it right. And our final question of round number 3. The KonMari method, a manner of organizing one's belongings developed by Marie Kondo, involves only keeping items that do what two-word phrase, which is also the title of Kondo's 2016 companion book to her bestseller, The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up. Because it is the title of this companion book, I am looking for 2 specific words. The first one is spark. The second one, joy. Does this spark joy? If not, get rid of it. 69% of you got it right, and that does bring us to the end of round number 3. We're heading into our final category of the evening, checking in with our top teams as we head into the picture round. Right now, tied in 7th place with 27 points, the newborniest Nando. Why Not Zoidberg, Swearwolves, Chi-Chi's Forever. Tied in 2nd with 29, We Drink and We Know Things, 12 and 69. Barf, 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks. And Team 578, all on their lonesome currently, the only team with a perfect score, breaking off from their fellow Team 578ers is just classic Team 578. This does bring us to our final round, the picture round, which tonight is in the category of green characters. In this round, you're going to see 10 images of characters who are green in some way, shape, or form, and your goal is to identify each character for 1 point apiece. On your answer sheet, you'll see a number next to each image. Underneath those 10 numbered images, you'll find 10 numbered blanks. Enter in the name of the character on the corresponding numbered blank. You'll have 5 minutes on the clock to work on this round. At the end of the 5 minutes, we'll find out how you did and then move on to the tiebreaker question to close out tonight's game. I'll check in halfway. Good luck, everybody. Please name these 10 green characters. We are halfway through the picture round. Hope it's going well for you all. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left to go. Make sure you submit your answers when you're ready. Keep an eye out for the countdown timer heading your way in just a little bit. We've done it. We have reached that 5-minute mark. If you haven't done so already, please make sure you click submit answers. Here comes your countdown timer. We're looking at some green characters here. Let's see how well you were able to identify them. Image number 1, it's Luigi. Image number 2 is Princess Fiona. Number 3, that is Buttercup from the Powerpuff Girls. Number 4, that's Swamp Thing. Image number 5 from the Star Wars universe, that is Hera Syndulla. Image number 6 from Ghostbusters, it's Slimer. Number 7 is Tinkerbell. Number 8 from Phineas and Ferb, that is Perry Platypus. Number 9 is Sailor Neptune. And number 10 is Rex, of course, from Toy Story, which also stars.
Life was like a box of chocolates.
No crying. There's no crying in baseball.
Tom Hanks.
I don't get it. Any question?
Let's see how you did in this final round. The toughest one of the round, with 28% of you getting it correct, was Sailor Neptune. With the easiest ones at a tie with 86%, Princess Fiona and Tinkerbell. This does bring us to our tiebreaker question. As always, your tiebreaker is going to have a number as an answer, and your goal as you place your response to the tiebreaker is to guess as closely as you can to the correct number, meaning you can guess over or under the number. In the event that you're part of a tie, whoever is closer is going to break that tie. Here's your question. How many total episodes have there been of the animated series Phineas and Ferb? If your team ends up as part of a tie here this evening and you finish in the top 15 or so teams, we will post the results of this tiebreaker over on our Instagram at NYC Trivia League. So keep an eye on that to see what happened with these tiebreakers here tonight. Also, as a reminder, we will return 1 week from today. You'll find us back here on Wednesday, August 19th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. That's at quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. I hope very much that you will join us next week. Let's see how you did on this tiebreaker question. How many total episodes have there been of the animated series Phineas and Ferb, which of course features Perry Platypus? There have been 157 episodes. Woohoo! 3% of you got it exactly right. Good for you. That does bring us to the end of tonight's game. Let's see what ended up happening with our scores here this evening by heading on over to the winner's circle. Finishing up this evening's game in a tie for 15th place. Congratulations to Team Cockroach, The Next Punctuation, Mose and Mecco, and Team Cockroach. You all have 30.5 points. In 14th place tonight with 32 points, Jive Turkeys. In 13th place with 33, the Helsinki Syndrome. In 12th tonight with 33.5 points, Scouts Team. Tied in 9th with 35, the Newborniest Nando. Why Not Zoidberg and Swearwolves. Tied in 7th with 36, Does This Smell Like Chloroform and Chi-Chi's Forever. Tied in 2nd place tonight with 39 points. We Drink and We Know Things 12. We Drink and We Know Things 69. Barf. 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks, and Team 578. Our big winners tonight with a perfect score, 40 for 40. Congratulations go to Team 578. It has been a pleasure hosting for you all this evening. I have been Meredith from NYC Trivia League and Quiz Night America. Yes, Rosemary, I will give you a point for Slimer after we wrap this up. I promise you'll get that Slimer point. Thank you. Thanks for being here. It's been a pleasure. Thank you to Peter and the rest of the writing team for helping to put together tonight's game. Thank you to Cullen for making this possible. Thank you to Murr and the rest of the Rizio team for creating the software that you all played this quiz on this evening. It's been a joy. We'll see you next week. Until then, be well, everybody.